Good afternoon. It's time to do some business, and my name is Odilia Ntiamwa. The Vice President, Dr. Mamudu Bawumia, is calling on ECOWAS heads of states to ensure the full implementation of the axial load policy on various corridors of member countries. He made a call at the launch of the 39th Council meeting of the Port Management Association of West Africa and Central Africa.
Is always committed to improving its business practices, particularly in the area of the port business. This commitment is not only towards the Ghanaian business environment, but also towards Ghana's trade relations with our neighbors, particularly those in the landlocked nations of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. To this end, we have undertaken a series of trade missions to these countries to strengthen ties and to demonstrate our commitment to making Ghana's corridors and ports friendly for their patronage. All these initiatives will not be complete if adherence to rules and regulations which govern the administration of these initiatives are not adhered to. I will therefore take this opportunity to appeal to ECOWAS to effectively ensure the enforcement of the implementation of the axial road policy, which mandates all member countries to limit a 6-axle truck to a 60-ton loading capacity. As you are aware, or as you may be aware, Ghana has consistently complied and implemented this loading policy since 2009, when the enforcement came into effect. The goal is to protect the roads infrastructure in our sub-region. Unfortunately, it has been reported that not all other ECOWAS member countries are complying with this policy. It undermines regional cooperation and creates an atmosphere of unfairness in transit trade on the various corridors in the sub-region. We have also seen increasingly so much smuggling taking place through transit trade to neighboring countries.
So let's do some insurance business, and the managing director of State Insurance Company is impressing on the public the need to protect their investments against unforeseen emergencies. According to him, it's risky to invest so much in property acquisition and fail to insure it against losses. He spoke with Joy Business.
According to some statistics, about 80% of properties in the country are not insured, a situation the SIC boss has described as worrying. Managing Director of SIC, Stephen Ojo, is therefore urging the public to insure their properties by way of protection against any major loss.
There is a tremendous problem with insurance penetration. I personally don't understand why people don't insure their houses. They spend so much money to build their houses and then they don't insure the houses. I've started saying this over the air and also anytime I attend some conferences. Because if you spend $1 million to buy a house, as far as I'm concerned, you need to protect your investment.
In his keynote address, Deputy Minister of Transport, Daniel Titus Glover, urged insurance companies to support national road safety campaigns as part of their corporate social responsibility.
I humbly want to propose and suggest that as part of the road safety advocacy that the National Road Safety Commission does, as a part of your CSR, at least you can extend part of your profits to support national road safety so that they can continue to educate the Ghanaian public for us. Because when we have less accidents, I'm sure your payment, the compensation payment, also dwindles.
The Made in Ghana Insurance Awards brought insurance industry players together to celebrate and appreciate their efforts. SIC Insurance Company emerged General Insurance Company of the Year after bagging 5 awards. Some other winners were Star Life Assurance Company as Life Insurance Company of the Year, Prime Insurance Company as Best Growing Company of the Year, among others.
Well, we're off to the Joy Business Newsroom where Emmanuel Abuaje is. There's a likely merger between GN Bank Premium and a third bank. Well, so Emmanuel, if you're there, please just run us through what to expect for Marketplace.
All right, thank you very much, Odelia, and good afternoon to you. So it's the start of another week, and of course, you can trust Marketplace to bring you all the details of business headlines today across the country. Now, today we're going to have or bring to you some more details on the GN Premium and Sahara Bank merger, the proposed merger, which earlier we heard a story from the international media saying that the merger was not going to come on any longer, but we have some clarification to this particular development. Now, over the weekend, Parliament also passed, the various tax measures as outlined in the budget review that was read by the finance minister. And from next week, we're going to see the start of the implementation of these measures, which is likely to increase prices on the market. So we'll bring you some report as well on that. Now, the the Association of Ghana Industries is also calling on government to, as a matter of fact, reward researchers who have had long-standing relationship with industry. This, it believes, will help bridge the so-called industry gap, or the gap between industry and academia, and to help the private sector develop more. So we have a lot of issues, a lot of business issues in the basket today on the Marketplace, Odelia.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel Abuaje. Let's make a date on the Marketplace. My name is Odelia Ntiamwa. Thank you.